Good morning, stepsons. Time for a morning shave video. Alright, so how are you guys doing? Are you starting to be a little more responsible than before you started watching these videos? Are you feeling a little more capable in terms of successfully growing into manhood? Are you starting to assume more responsibilities on your own? Not because someone's telling you all the time that that's what you're supposed to do. Because those are parts of being a responsible adult. And in this case, a responsible adult male. So if you're not, I'm going to challenge you to start stepping it up a little bit. If you're not doing your homework like you should be, then start doing your homework like you should be. If you're not helping out around the house, then start helping out around the house a little bit more. If you're not being a good young man, then start being a good young man. You don't have any reason why you can't. So start doing it. There was a time I was growing up and I had a responsibility in our young men's group, our scout group. We were planning a big trip and I was the youth leader for the group. And I remember we had the young men together to plan it one night, and we planned all the details of everything that needed to happen. And there was a lot that needed to happen. We couldn't have done it if we didn't have our adult leaders that took time off of work so they could drive us. We were actually going to, we were doing an amusement park trip to California, a couple states away from where I lived at the time. And we also had a good group of boys that were going, of young men that were going. We had like, I don't know, 8 or so. So we were driving because we were doing this on the cheap as much as we could. In fact, one of the boys had an aunt that lived in Southern California, and she agreed to let us set up tents in her backyard and stay there. So we did that, and took turns driving down. Well, we're having this planning meeting for this upcoming trip, and I just remember feeling exhausted. I mean, I was tired. I had school work, had my family work, and then I had this on top of it. And, you know, in retrospect and as an adult, it probably wasn't that much, but it was a lot at the time. And I remember feeling like, gosh darn it, I am just exhausted. And I got all this stuff to do. But we did it. I had others to help, and I pushed through. And as it turned out, we had a great trip. Went to Universal Studios, Disneyland. I don't think we did the San Diego Zoo, but Knott's Berry Farm. We did all these things and had a great trip, but it took a lot of work and it took a lot of effort for me personally and for the others that were involved with it too, the adult leaders and the other boys that were helping as well. So I share that story with you because there's no reason you, even at this age that you're at right now, can't start taking on more responsibility. And you just need to make the choice and do it. And sometimes you're going to be tired. Just do it anyway. You can get more sleep a little bit later, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself when you do. So if you're not stepping up to your full potential, even now, then start doing it. That's today's message. And remember, you can succeed even though your dad may not be in your daily life. And this dad loves you. And I'll see you on the next video.